Hello and welcome back. Today I will be showing you how to fill a blank area of your layout when you just don't know what to do with a certain spot. These are just about all the items I'll be using to transform this small section. As I do apply this pop-dot tape, I will talk about a couple of things that really help me create new scenes on the layout. And that would be Google Earth and the real world. With Google Earth, you can find railroad tracks pretty quick, and you can follow them until you find a spot that brings inspiration. And your surroundings in the real world helps, but what really helps is getting footage for reference later on. First things first is starting with the hobby wood. This stuff works pretty good for sidewalks and curbs, and I know that because I've used it before on previous layouts. It's easy to paint, and it's pretty cheap. I'm starting with two pieces that are equal in size. After checking how it looks, and adding another piece of tape, I can now cut and carve the wood. This is just about the halfway point in shaping the wood. All it really takes is a careful hand, a hobby knife, and a straight edge. Tacky glue is then applied to the bottom. The reason for this is to ensure that this spot is completely level for the other carved piece of wood. This stuff does bow pretty bad if untreated, so you must weigh it down completely. It has been a good day or so, and it's completely done drying. And as you can see, I've taped it off in preparation for the asphalt acrylic paste. It is expensive at almost $20 per container, but it works pretty well, and I would say it's pretty worth it. Now time to apply this magical paste. After about a day, it's finally dry, and I've also done some touch-ups. Sanding with a low grit sandpaper is up next. I sanded it too much this time around, but luckily you can add a very thin layer on top to make it look good again. Once I'm happy, I can move on to gluing the sidewalk/curb. It is broken, but I did keep the pieces so I can just glue them separately. This is the bowing I was talking about earlier. 3 heavy items should solve that problem though. Polystyrene would probably be easier to use, but I do like the hobby wood texture. After carefully taping off the area, it's now time to paint. I'll be using Tamiya Neutral Gray, but honestly I end up using an entirely different color in the end. At the very least, this gives me a solid base color. Things did not go as planned because I simply just ran out of paint. In the end, I painted it with country gray, and with a regular old brush. Static grass is next. My Bug Zapper static grass applicator can be pretty zappy if you touch the two parts together.
Oh my god, I almost died!
No. As the grass and glue dries, I'm going to fill in that gap between the two asphalt sections. This was my first time using the concrete stuff, but because of how good the asphalt product is, I thought I'd give it a shot. As I thought, I was not let down. Came out looking just like concrete. This specific idea comes from some of my Google Earth searching. This was somewhere in LA. Next, I'll be adding dirt. This is before I mix the sifted dirt and the grout mix. You want a 1-to-1 ratio when you do so. Because I do this a lot, I won't bore you this time with adding dirt, but here's a 4-step guide of what to do. The dirt did come out a little bit lighter than I wanted, but that's because I put too much grout mix. Luckily, it's not a big deal because I'll be covering it with grass. Adding some grass will add some much needed color to this area. I'll be using Woodland Scenics 4mm grass. Mod Podge Mat gets generously applied to the dirt, but I try to make it random and I leave some spots for some future smaller details. After some time has passed and after some details were added, we now have a new scene on the model railroad. I did add some dirt under the tree, which was done off camera, and it's cool to use those cones I got in the last episode. I would say that the Warhammer warehouse is complete, besides more small details and some weathering, of course. All this from doing some searching on Google Earth and keeping an eye out while I'm out and about. We're going to end today's episode with some shots of the newly completed scene. As usual, I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.